and it's lights out and away we go, and Hamilton gets away well, and Valtteri Bottas tries to cover him off.
Guten Tag, Formula One fans, and willkommen to Formula Pun Racer. I'm your host, Aaron Cylinder, firing on all cylinders. Today's October 20th, 2020. I'm here to tell you about the Eifel GP from last Sunday at the Nürburgring in Germany. And what a capital day to be German indeed, as Mercedes took victory with Britain's Lewis Hamilton at the wheel, equaling Michael Schumacher's record of 91 race wins. Isn't that amazing? Congratulations to Lewis Hamilton for equaling Michael Schumacher of 91 wins. And it was amazing to see his son Mick Schumacher present one of Michael's helmets to Lewis in victory lane for this great accomplishment. And for those who are wondering why couldn't Michael do it himself, well, to those who don't know, Michael Schumacher unfortunately suffered a skiing accident in 2013 in the French Alps, and despite wearing a ski helmet, he suffered head injuries after his head struck a rock, so he's been in a coma ever since. So let's pray for him. And Mick, I'm hoping your father the best, and I hope he recovers. And I saw him win in Canada in '94, my only F1 race experience so far, but still, that was one of the many races he'd win, to being the most successful racer in F1 history, and the first German to win the Formula One World Championship when he drove for Benetton in '94 and '5, and then his 5 other victories or championships came with Ferrari, and that's where Ferrari became popular thanks to this German. So, sehr gut, Michael. I wish you well, and I hope you recover soon. Second place went to the Aston Martin Red Bull Racing Team driver Max Verstappen of the Netherlands. And third place went to Daniel Ricciardo of Australia, driving for Renault. Good eye, and great job, mate, for finishing third. And this is Daniel Ricciardo's first podium finish since he won the 2018 Monaco Grand Prix, ironically with the Aston Martin Red Bull Racing Team. And this is Renault's first podium finish since 2011 as well. I'm sure Daniel could use that confident move or result, because as he moves to McLaren next year with Mercedes power, he's going to need it. Good luck next year at McLaren, Daniel. And as for Max Verstappen enjoying his second place in the Honda-powered Red Bull race car, you better enjoy it while it lasts, Max, because for those who don't know, Honda is pulling out of engine supplying for Formula One at the end of the 2021 season. Yeah, surprising, isn't it? So what does this mean for Red Bull and Scuderia AlphaTauri in 2022? With Honda out, there's only 3 possible engine suppliers they could turn to, but it's not likely that Ferrari or Mercedes will provide engines for the team. So does Renault seem the most likely? Possibly. Or will Red Bull make their own engines for once for the teams? But all the same, it's not helped either that this occurred during the race either. It doesn't help either that when the 2 Red Bull teams collide with each other, they say Red Bull gives you wings, huh? Well, unfortunately in Danny Kvyat's case, he suffered the worst. To put it simply, Danny Kvyat's wings got clipped. Literally. The other major retirements of the race were pole sitter Valtteri Bottas of Mercedes. 19 laps in, his power unit failed on him. Then, a few laps before that, Kimi Räikkönen, the Flying Finn 3.0, was given a 10-second penalty for making someone else fly in his place. This is him tangling with Williams driver George Russell. Not a flying way to go, is it? Finally, Lando Norris was the last retirement with a cooked engine. This opened the door wide open for Lewis Hamilton to lead the rest of the way, taking his 91st victory once again to equal Michael Schumacher. So if you enjoyed a cup of tea with some Wiener Schnitzel or bratwurst to celebrate a British driver driving a German car on German soil to victory, it's now time for this Sunday on October 25th to cleanse your palate and clean out your dish and replace it with some Portuguese espetada. And why? The next round is the Portuguese Grand Prix of the Algarve circuit in Portimao, Portugal. This will be the first time since 1996 that Formula One has raced in Portugal, with Jacques Villeneuve being the latest winner. But this is a different track, as the previous one was in Estoril. We wish you the best of luck, Formula One, and with Bottas 69 points behind his teammate Hamilton, he's got his work cut out for him if he's to overtake Lewis Hamilton to take his first championship, but it doesn't seem likely. In other Portuguese racing news, Formula E champion Antonio Felix da Costa will be test driving on November 2nd an Indycar for the Ray Hall Letterman Lanigan Racing Team. Could this mean an opportunity for the Portuguese driver to come to Indycars? It would be interesting to see the first Portuguese driver to compete in the Indianapolis 500 if he does. But, and it's been a dream of yours, Antonio, just remember one thing: to race in Indycars cost a pretty penny. In other Formula E racing news, this might be a bit shocking along with the electric cars themselves, is the fact that former Envision Racing driver Sam Bird is going from that team to Jaguar Racing. That's right, he's replacing James Collado at Panasonic Jaguar Racing to be teammates with Mitch Evans of New Zealand. So let's see what the cat drags in. And let's see what my sister's cat Meatball has to say about this change in the Jaguar roster lineup. Can the British bird bring the British cat victory in Formula E next season? We shall see. Good luck, Sam Bird. I hope you do well. It is unfortunate that while Oliver Askew has been medically cleared after his concussion to race in the season finale at St. Pete this Sunday, he will unfortunately be let go by the team Arrowsmith Peterson McLaren. He has one last hurrah, but win or lose, he's gone. With that said, who's going to replace Oliver Askew at the team? It's surprisingly going to be Chip Ganassi driver Felix Rosenqvist, taking his spot to becoming Patricio Ward's teammate for the black and orange McLaren team.
Say what?
What irony is the fact that Patricio Ward and Felix Rosenqvist duked it out with each other at Elkhart Lake earlier this year, with Felix Rosenqvist coming out on top. Scott McLaughlin of New Zealand will be the new Penske driver in his first IndyCar race in the St. Pete GP as well. The question is, will he have the performance to stay a Penske driver into 2021 and beyond? Let's see what this Kiwi is capable of. And who will replace Felix Rosenqvist at Ganassi other than Jimmy Johnson for the road and street courses? That's to be decided as well, and I believe Marcus Ericsson's spot is safe. As for the championship, 2 drivers are eligible for the crown. With Scott Dixon leading the majority of the season, he is en route for a 6th championship, but don't count out Joseph Newgarden of Penske, who is gunning for a 3rd. It's down to the wire in St. Petersburg, Florida this Sunday, so grab yourself a St. Petersburg with fries and watch the season finale come to play. So that's it. This concludes this review of the German GP and my preview for the Portuguese Grand Prix in St. Pete GP. This is this Sunday. The green flag flies one last time for the IndyCar season. Tune in, and I'll leave you with their schedule of what's coming this week in open wheel racing. If you like my videos, click the link below to subscribe to my channel for more humorous content on racing and whatnot. I'm Aaron Cylinder, firing on all cylinders.